Hello, family members of people associated with murders, as family members of educators, leaders of educators associated with murders. They use the word talking heads. These are also teachers attaching kids to faked and changed communications with themselves. All kinds of delusions, too, with the mental health experts, putting fake things in databases, personally and professionally involved with various natures of courts. All kinds of corruption off the state corrections offices and judicial branch offices since founding demonstrably, since I was a little kid. They have mass identity theft, fraud, slanders rules. It's one of the reasons why and how they can't get black people's rights of eyes demonstrated. It's about criminal foreign influences. So you guys of other things, others ourselves, blamed where we should blame the three branches of government. Worse than criminally incompetent because they came through these schools, abridged A through Z. And the difference of that is also used. You guys are a certain type of victim predator / hyper predator. That's why you should fix the fake conversations about, like, in other words, WFSB has World Trade Center attack roles, and they're forcing Saudis more and more to collusions with them and the victims and their families and their neighbors involved also with body dumping spots. There's a Keene family increasingly involved with people with identity theft, fraud, slanders against me since I was a kid, stacking fake things in databases at every campus I went to. And they won't get on paper with their neighbors, too. That's what, in other words, with the police forging and switching names with the courts next to them. The state judicial branch offices is right next to them. Their neighbors, their neighbors, are also involved on off 2-Route Highway with courts planting evidences with people associated with body dumping spots. The body dumping spot of Billy Grasso is also increasingly involved with people with predicate acts next to the Keene House and federal evidence crimes next to the Keene House involved, and the state, which is the state judicial branch offices also. And their neighbors have roles, like people with the name John DeMorrow and Joe DeMorrow are involved with Old Wethersfield. Planting evidences also with news, WTNH, WFSB, and Fox News have wire crime acts and methods. And they're coaching the sense and sensibilities of the people there, as criminal insidiousness natures. And they're pretending it's personal. That's also recorded. See, but people aren't following mandated law since founding. It's directly tied to these shootings. And Sandy Hook. Sandy Hook has sick, fake integrity there. And the state corrections offices and judicial branch offices increasingly involved with this. And a whole bunch of different countries. In other words, so get them onto paper, one name and sequence. These are also people with the comments, controlling who is discovered by people. See, the online platforms are influenced by the corruption associated with the CIA and the FBI and state police families interstates with the same house. Collusions, DeMorrow, and one's tied to them like Mike Roberts and involved with state police interstates. Mark Violet, planting evidences with foreign and domestic military on off Central Connecticut State University and Trinity College with names on my street, who I caught involved with the child abuser principal. And their roles from others, and these are people on off the state corrections offices too, increasingly that force Saudis to collusions with them and with foreign bodies, also at the spots next to them. So you guys have intelligence has never been anything other but criminal insidiousness nature, incapable of affording discern the answer that nature shows us to give, the answer /S that nature gives us. Nature shows us how to answer questions. Judge Napolitano, they have him as a talking head. A mandated law says you follow mandated law. You follow, in other words, the police forms with Wethersfield Police and the other police departments. They demonstrated they change what's recorded over the phones, and they fake conversations over the phones, because so they can, how they get away with being such fake identities of law and integrity, and pretending other anyway, and pretending it's personal. they have all these styles of getting away with it too, and how it's motivated is recorded, tied to the predicate acts with facts. I recorded between campuses connected, further with a principal child offender, forced. I recorded more forced. A whole bunch of people in the Britain Superior Court have their kids involved with child offenders, sexual and medical. A Leahy family also fabricated fake conversations with me and through the mail, as people with Hartford Hospital, also forging names of foreign and domestic doctors. Shamsi Ali confessed over the phone about this. Never even had a conversation with him in real life. They're forging names and putting fake things. A whole bunch of people at Hartford Hospital recorded, confessed, demonstrated, confirmed. People named Kalala and Smith involved with them with federal crimes in Wethersfield Police and Hartford Police and Rocky Hill Police and Newington Police and their family members and the neighbors of them, also with various federal criminals and the same thing. So get them on paper, one name in sequence. Fear God. Don't keep saying, oh, always remember 9/11. Get on paper. Get on paper. And get off my name and say sorry who pretended they had conversations with me. Fear.